Last time on that bus show.
Jacket, jacket, jacket.
You have to be a driver for 5 years, and you get a jacket, and then every year after that, you get a patch.
He quit driving 4 years, 11 months, and 29 days.
I have been holding the steering wheel for this company since '07.
He did not earn the jacket.
I head out and try to scope out a few places to maybe hide this egg. There's a famous country singer buried right here. Did you know it? Right here buried in this mausoleum is Harold Jenkins.
Harold Jenkins is also known as Conway Twitty.
Oh, he's riding.
Back off! Back off, man, back off!
I believe that's one of my drivers behind me. He sure is up on my butt. See that? How close he is. Should I get out and maybe tell him to back off? Because I can. Oh, he's riding.
Back off! Back off, man, back off!
You wait till I can get him pulled over. What, now he's pulling in here. Who is that? Tug. Oh, God.
Are you following me? You want some of this?
Yeah, you said one guy beside of us.
Just thinking about how close you were in my rearview mirror, and that, it scared me. I'm concerned.
I tried to push you. I tried to push you out of my way.
So that dude hooking up to Eric's bumper turned out to be a driver for All Access coach Ronnie Tugboat Thurman. But everybody just calls him Tug.
Tug drove for many years for country singer Ronnie McDowell, and they're both from Portland. They went to school together, and he took off on the road driving for Ronnie, and I actually met Tug probably maybe 18-20 years ago, and we just kind of hit it off. He leased a couple of buses from me for Ronnie at the time, and then he actually came to work for us here at All Access Coach and has been driving ever since. He's driven all kinds of people since retiring from Ronnie, and he's one of the well-known folks here as a driver of All Access Coach. And on the other note, he has a jacket too. Let me ask you the question. I'm trying to find places to hide the eggs.
Yeah.
So I thought about hiding it in a cemetery. So I went to the cemetery and I said, you know, I could use this and hide it in here with some clues that there's a famous country music singer buried in this down here.
Yep.
And I said his name was Harold Jenkins.
Yep.
You know who Harold Jenkins is?
Conway Twitty.
This man traveled with him for many years, so he knows exactly who Conway. When you drove for Ronnie McDowell, and y'all probably did years and years with.
We toured with him for 6 years.
I told them that if you went back into that time, Conway was probably like the Luke or the Garth or the of that time when it was like unheard of for people to be like that.
Yeah. You know? Conway would put 10, 12, 13,000 people in a building at night. You know, that many people there. He was the Luke Bryan and Eric Churches of today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's your favorite story? Favorite Conway story?
You really don't want me to tell you.
What's your second favorite story?
Now, Conway Twitty was one guy, if you never did meet, it'd be a guy you'd want to meet. He was one of the kindest, nicest people. He took Ronnie McDowell under his wings for 6 years and put him in front of all these crowds Well, we done a spring tour and a fall tour with it for 6 years in a row.
He was probably one of the nicest guys. I met him one time. He's at Cracker Barrel, and he said, "Hey, would you give me some more butter?" I said, "Sure." I mean, he was really nice about it. He thanked me when I dropped it off there at the table.
Yeah, Conway actually was one of the big helps in getting this Christmas for Kids started.
Yeah, you're right.
At Twitty City.
Yep.
He would feed the kids, and he'd have the reindeer there and
Yep.
all that stuff. So he was a big help years ago when this Christmas for Kids really got started.
All of the drivers for Conway are the ones that actually started the Christmas for Kids. It was called Christmas Caravan years ago, and there was just a handful of kids, and it's actually grown to an event now that about 400 children are taken to shop at Walmart. We have usually about 80 buses from all different companies that are in the entertainer business, and it's all a donated thing. Nobody gets paid for any of that. Drivers donate their time, the bus owners donate the buses and the fuel and all that stuff, and chaperones, just you name it, there's just a ton of people. It's a great event for Christmas, and it's one of the highlights that we look for in December. Tug, I need to get your driver's license in here and call the cops.
All right. Well,
Next
don't
time.
do that. I may not get to take these people to Nashville tonight.
Yeah, here. Well, don't follow so close. Scared.
We took a bus down to Nashville to shoot some video footage of Eric and Brian dressed up in a bunny and chicken costume for the Easter egg hunt.
It was Eric and Brian in their chicken and bunny suit, Christy, myself, and we also had Ron as our bus driver.
Well, I guess we better go get dressed. We'll be there before you know it. Brian, shall we?
Okay. The opening goes in the back this year.
And we made that comment, so come out with it in the front. My exercise too while I'm doing this. Well, zipper goes in the back or the front?
The zipper needs to go on the back.
I think I saw his giblets.
It was all fun. You can't help but have fun when Eric and Brian are together and both in great moods. It's nonstop laughter, and it's just a good time. We went to downtown Nashville. We stopped off at right beside the stadium and got out and walked across the pedestrian bridge.
Oh, on the pedestrian bridge, yeah, we had a lot of people watching us. I was glad that I was in street clothes and not a chicken suit. We had some people stop, and we had some people that totally walked all the way around us. They didn't want to get near us.
Friends, give those folks credit, because even a blind man on a galloping horse could see you need to steer clear of these two.
They look adorable. Thanks.
Thank you. Y'all enjoy your time here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nashville. About that. Hey everybody, welcome to this year's edition of our fourth annual All Access Coach Easter Egg Hunt. It's the first week, it's a virtual week. We've hidden a virtual egg somewhere in the United States of America.
You just got to stay tuned,
Yep,
keep up with the clues,
yep.
and just search.
There we go, virtual egg. It's hidden now. Good luck.
It's one take. Yep, that's perfect.
We went to the Ryman, and then we came back and went to Portland. We did a Facebook Live with Eric and Brian about our anniversary. It was our 16-year anniversary, and Eric told a story about when they first started up, and then coming into this building, and then just as usual, they cut up on the video.
Maybe someday, Brian, you can wear the bunnies.
Oh, we'll have a convoy here shortly. We're headed to Portland. Once they see that the legend's coming home.
Now, rumor has it that Brian Hudson is a legend in his hometown of Portland, Tennessee. Only question is, who started that rumor?
Yeah. Hey, let's just say this. We're going to, right now, people in Portland, we're headed to Portland up 109 to the city limit sign on 109.
109 North.
109 North. We're gonna stop there and video. If you really think that Brian is that big of a deal, show up there with us. We'll be there. What time is it now? 12?
We're in about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes. So 12:20 we're gonna be there. So we want you to drive up there and just be parked there on the side of the road. We'll be in a bus. We'll pull up there and show your hometown support for your
Right before you get to the golf course.
Yeah. We'll just see. He thinks he's a big deal in Portland. We'll see.
If someone shows up, do I get a jacket?
That'd be your wife trying to show up or something. You probably done called her and said, you better get up there, I'll get the jacket. No. I'll tell you what, if you get 50 people up there, I'll get you a jacket.
Next time on That Bus Show.
See all these cars and all of Brian's people's up here. I tell you what, I'll take it back. 16 people show up here and I'm gonna give you a jacket. 16-year anniversary. Before we leave, you got about 5 minutes to get it.
I believe I just heard that y'all's Easter egg was found nearly 52 hours into the hunt, maybe just a little good shy over 2 days.